Welcome back to Hidden Crime Stories, where we uncover the most chilling mysteries that history tried to forget. Today, we're going to a small Iowa town where one night of terror left 8 people dead and created a mystery that's remained unsolved for over 110 years. Imagine this: a peaceful Sunday evening. A family returns home from church, children laughing, parents tucking them into bed. Everyone falls asleep, safe and secure. But someone else is there, hiding, waiting with an axe. By sunrise, 8 people are dead, 6 of them children, all murdered in their sleep. No screams, no witnesses, just silence and blood. June 10th, 1912, Villisca, Iowa. Who could slaughter an entire family without a sound? Why did the killer stay in the house for hours after? And why do we still have no answers after 110 years? Stay with me, because this story will haunt you. Villisca, Iowa, population 2,500, a quiet farming town where everyone knew everyone and doors were left unlocked. The Moore family was the picture of American life. Josiah Moore, 43, was a successful farm equipment salesman. His wife, Sarah, 39, was beloved in the community. Their 4 children were Herman, 11, Catherine, 10, Boyd, 7, and little Paul, just 5 years old. Sunday, June 9th, 1912, the Moores attended evening service at the Presbyterian Church for Children's Day, a special program where kids performed songs and recitations. The Moore children participated with joy. After the service, around 9:30 p.m., the Moores invited 2 girls for a sleepover, Lena Stillinger, 12, and her sister Ina, 8. The girls were friends of the Moore children and excited to stay the night. Around 9:45 p.m., neighbors saw them walking home, laughing and chatting. They entered the house at 508 East 2nd Street. Lights came on. Through the windows, neighbors saw the family preparing for bed. Around 10 p.m., the lights went out. Everything seemed normal. But between midnight and 5 a.m., something unspeakable happened inside that house. The killer moved through the darkness with terrifying precision. Evidence suggests he may have hidden in the house earlier, possibly in the attic, waiting for everyone to sleep. He found Josiah's own axe from the backyard and brought it inside. First, the master bedroom. Josiah and Sarah were sleeping. The killer struck with brutal force, over 30 blows each. They never woke up, never fought back. Then the children's bedroom. Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul, all murdered as they slept. The axe came down again and again. Not a single child cried out. Finally, downstairs, Lena and Ina Stillinger in the guest room, both killed, their skulls crushed. 8 people, 8 lives extinguished in complete silence. But here's the truly disturbing part. The killer didn't leave. He stayed for hours, and what he did next was bizarre and chilling. He covered every mirror in the house with cloth. Some say he couldn't face his own reflection. He covered each victim's face with sheets or clothing. He went to the kitchen and ate food. A partially eaten plate was found. He washed himself. Bloody water was discovered in a basin. He smoked cigarettes throughout the house. Most disturbing, he covered every single window with clothing and blankets, darkening the entire house so no one could see inside. For hours, this killer sat calmly in a house of death, smoking, eating, performing strange rituals while 8 bodies lay around him. What kind of person does that? Monday morning, June 10th, Josiah was always at work by 7 a.m. When he didn't show up, his brother Ross Moore went to check on the family. Ross knocked, no answer. He tried the door, locked. Back door, locked. Every entrance secured from inside. Ross got neighbor Mary Packham, who had a spare key. They opened the door and stepped into darkness. Even though it was morning, no light came through the covered windows. Mary called out. Silence. She climbed the stairs and opened the bedroom door. What she saw would haunt her forever. Blood everywhere, on walls, ceiling, soaking the bed. Josiah and Sarah Moore, their heads destroyed, barely recognizable. Mary screamed and ran. Within minutes, the town marshal arrived. The scene was incomprehensible. Upstairs, Josiah, Sarah, and their 4 children, all murdered in their beds. Downstairs, the 2 Stillinger girls. The murder weapon, the axe, was found in the guest room, covered in blood. But here's the mystery. How did no one hear anything? The houses were close together. Neighbors were just feet away. 8 people murdered with an axe, yet no one heard screams or sounds. Some think the killer struck so hard that victims died instantly. Others wondered about drugs, though no evidence was found. We simply don't know. The Villisca Axe murders became national news, but the investigation was doomed from the start. Problem 1, dozens of townspeople entered the crime scene before police could secure it, destroying evidence. Problem 2, this was 1912. No DNA testing, no modern forensics, just primitive investigation methods. Several suspects emerged. Reverend George Kelly, a traveling minister who attended the church program that night. He left town on the first train next morning. When questioned, Kelly acted strangely, sometimes confessing with details only the killer would know, other times denying everything. He was tried twice. Both trials ended in hung juries. Was he guilty or mentally ill? Frank F.F. Jones, a powerful Iowa state senator and businessman who'd had a bitter falling out with Josiah Moore. Some believed Jones hired a hitman named William Mansfield to kill the family. Mansfield was a known criminal seen in the area, but Jones was influential. The investigation was possibly suppressed. No charges filed. Henry Lee Moore, a serial killer who confessed to multiple axe murders across the Midwest in 1911 to 1912. His pattern was identical, breaking into homes at night, murdering families with axes, covering faces. Could he have killed the Villisca victims? Investigators thought so, but he was never charged. Despite dozens of suspects and over a century of investigation, no one has ever been convicted. The case remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. The impact on Villisca was devastating. 8 caskets at the funeral, 6 child-sized. The entire town attended, overwhelmed with grief, but also fear, paralyzing fear. If this could happen to the Moore family, it could happen to anyone. People installed new locks, barricaded doors, slept with weapons. Parents wouldn't let children out of sight. Trust evaporated. The Moore house stood empty for years, becoming known as the Villisca Axe Murder House. Today, 110 years later, the house still stands, restored to look exactly as it did that terrible night. It operates as a museum and offers overnight stays. This case changed how America viewed crime. It demonstrated the importance of crime scene preservation and influenced investigation techniques. It also tapped into primal fear that evil can enter your home while you sleep. Could modern technology solve this? DNA analysis, genealogical databases, advanced forensics? Unfortunately, most evidence is gone. The crime scene was contaminated, bodies buried, the trail is cold. But people still search for answers. On June 9, 1912, 8 people went to sleep. None woke up. Josiah Moore, 43, Sarah Moore, 39, Herman, 11, Catherine, 10, Boyd, 7, and little Paul, just 5 years old. 8 lives stolen, 8 families destroyed. They deserve to be remembered as real people who loved and lived, not just victims in a famous case. What happened that night? We may never know. Was it planned murder? A serial killer? Someone they trusted? Perhaps the killer died long ago with his secret. Perhaps he was imprisoned for other crimes. Perhaps descendants live today unknowing. Or perhaps someday new evidence will emerge and finally justice will be served. Until then, the Villisca House stands as a reminder that evil exists and sometimes the guilty go unpunished. But we'll never forget these 8 people. Their memory lives on. Their story continues. The search for truth continues. This has been Hidden Crime Stories. If this sent shivers down your spine, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next mystery. Comment below, who do you think did it? Reverend Kelly? Henry Moore? Someone else? What other mysteries should we cover? Stay safe, lock your doors, and remember, evil can strike when you least expect it. This has been Hidden Crime Stories, signing off.